Ugh. I know, I'm very late on this, like 3 weeks late, which is basically a death sentence for a video on YouTube. But I still really wanted to do this. The two main factors that were holding this video back were trying to come up with a new format for this series, so I can get these done faster when the new Direct comes out, and surprisingly, this little culprit.
Let me answer that question right now. I wanted to get some footage from games that were related to some of the announcements, and my Gamecube was starting to have issues reading discs. Because of that, I prioritized recording through games as quickly as I could in case it stopped working. So far, the only ones I've been able to record were Mega Man Network Transmission and Pokemon Silver.
Now, for those wondering why not just use my Wii, well, I don't have my Wii system here with me. So I'm pretty much forced to use this for Gamecube games, plus the Wii can't do the Game Boy Player stuff. So yeah, I need to play through these games as quickly and as soon as I can, just in case I never get that opportunity to, or I'm gonna have to pay a lot of money to get both of them fixed.
So that took some time, sorry about that, but after having my PS3 that could play PS2 games die on me, I can't take too many chances.
Hope that makes sense. Now let's move on to the other question. What the heck is on my radar?
Basically, just a way of showing how interested I am in picking up a game, from pre-ordering right now to not even a blip.
Before we begin, I just want to clarify that if a game does not show up on my radar, it does not mean I think the game is terrible, it just means I don't have that much of an interest in it.
Take, for example, the first game shown. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak gets free title upgrades. I have virtually no interest in this series, so it's not showing up on my radar. But as established earlier, that doesn't mean I think the game is a stinker.
Monster Hunter is a popular and well-beloved franchise, so while I may not have much of an interest in it, I still think it was a great start.
Nier Automata comes to the Switch, runs natively, looks great performance-wise, but I have no idea what this game is about, and I have other games I'm looking forward to more. Plus a huge backlog made even larger thanks to wanting to record GameCube and Game Boy games while I can.
I remember hearing a rumor before the Direct happened that a game that came out 4 years ago was finally coming to the Switch, and the bets were either on Red Dead Redemption 2 or the Batman Arkham Trilogy. Glad I don't bet.
So, is the only reason we got this native and not a cloud version because it took 4 years or something? Do you really even have an excuse at this point anymore? You, I could understand, but they don't have a get out of question free card. A murder mystery game, Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I completely forgot about this, not because it looks bad, but because it got lost in the shuffle. Nice stylized visuals, exploration. I feel like I need to see more, such as what else it has and its price. This is barely a blip, and I feel like I might forget about it in the future. I had heard about a new Bomberman game being in the works for a long time. Unfortunately, I had heard it might be a return to the 3D adventure exploration that the series started doing since 64. Instead, it's the sequel, and while the gameplay in the single-player mode hasn't been shown, it's a good guess it's more of the same. And that is something I'm not looking forward to. Yes, I was excited for Super Bomberman R, but it was more the fact that the character wasn't dead. It wasn't the gameplay I wanted, but blast it all, I would support it to keep him alive. I was proven right. The puzzles got repetitive, nothing changed that much, no new abilities, unless you played as the extra characters that were added later in an update, and sadly, the enemy bombers felt like you either needed to know what felt like glitch tricks to beat them, or just hurt yourself and abuse iframes. But what am I gonna do? Feels like a hostage situation. If you ever want to see this style return, then you better buy this one, and the next 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 one.
I'm not answering that phone call.
There's no guarantee they'll ever make another 3D adventure title. And if I don't buy it, then there's the possibility they'll just stop making new Bomberman games altogether. In the face of a lose-lose situation, I can at least find a single win here. This is basically the only series that I'm aware of that Konami is actually making new entries for. Everything else seems to be getting collections, which I was kinda hoping Bomberman would get. Would be nice to have them in HD, you know? I feel like I have to get this out of obligation. So yeah, I'm very likely getting this. Hooray. Speaking of collections, another Mega Man collection!
I'll be waiting in my grave for the Star Force and Legends collections to come out.
I only played the first one and Network Transmission on the Gamecube, as you now already know. But getting every mainline Battle Network game along with the alternate versions is quite a nice collection. Just one thing though, didn't they say the games in the Direct were coming this year?
In this presentation, we'll be focusing on Nintendo Switch games launching this year from our publishing and development partners.
And this comes out next year?
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Did you guys not even proofread your own script? Or did you mean that it's coming out this fiscal year? Do words even mean anything anymore? I'm making too big a deal about nothing again. Either way, I'm likely getting this one. Pac-Man World Repack. Dang! Pac-Man World is getting another chance to live? I didn't play this one, I only have the second one, so it's a good chance for me to get it. But I want to make sure the money's right, you know? I'll be keeping a very close eye on this one. Blanc. A very stylized game, puzzle-focused, looks nice. If the price is right, I might pick it up. Otherwise, it's barely on my radar. Return to Monkey Island. At first I was thinking, wait, are they actually bringing Sea of Thieves to the Switch? Oh wait, no, that's that cult classic point-and-click game made by LucasArts back in the day. Man, we really are seeing another resurgence of classic titles again, aren't we? At first I thought it was a remake, but no! It's actually a continuation of the series! That must have made some fans extremely excited! That said, I don't have any history with this game, and I feel like I would need to play the other installments first. Barely on my radar, and I feel I need to see some other things like the other titles and a good price. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Bowser is playable. Nice. I believe all your characters get free movement on the first turn. Okay. But I barely played the first one. Might go back and play it as a game I just lie in bed to play. The thing is, I bought the gold version of the first one for $26, and Ubisoft games do get huge price drops within a year. It's a blip, but I feel like I need to finish the first game first and then decide if I want to get this.
And considering some of the more recent news with Ubisoft, I don't blame anyone who has some distrust with the company right now.
Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, and Railgrade. Not interested in either. Once again, I don't think they look bad, but I'm not captivated by either. RPG Time: The Legend of Wright. This came out on the Xbox earlier this year, and now it comes to the Switch. This looks so charming and unique, and I have no idea what's going on other than you make up your own fantasy adventure, and it's $30, so I'll wait for a sale. But I'll probably end up getting it on the Series X for better visuals and performance. It's a blip, but I'll wait for a sale. Sonic Frontiers. I've been staying cautiously optimistic even after the botched IGN previews, and this made it look as if those previews were nothing but a distant memory now. I was worried this might be a cloud version only kind of game, but it really looks like they optimized it to run natively on the Switch. With lower graphics and frame rate, sure, but I would take this over a cloud version any day. But I'm obviously getting this for the Series X. That's a no contest, but I'm glad they're putting in the work. If I only had the Switch, I wouldn't feel too bad about getting this version. Definitely gonna pre-order the physical version of this when I can.
I know that Sonic games tend to go on sale very quickly after they release, but what can I say? I'm really looking forward to this game and testing out Sonic's new abilities and seeing what the heck is going on in the story.
Disney Dreamlight Valley. Major pass for me.
The free-to-play racing game I'll try, but I think I'll give this place a pass.
Live Alive. I need to tread carefully here. It's cool that it's finally being localized. There's a demo. That's a nice incentive. Just not a big deal for me. That could change, but for right now, I don't even have it on my radar. There's just too many other games for me to even try the demo, and that really sucks. Doraemon, Story of, not on my radar. Minecraft Legends, also not on my radar. Dragon Quest Treasures, a spin-off using the brother and sister from Dragon Quest XI. Cool, but not on my radar. And this is getting repetitive, and we just reached the montage, so I'll be quick about this. Fire Emblem, no. No Man's, no. Something Cloud version, heck no! Captain Velvet Meteor, what?
Can I have something on my radar again, please? Now that's what I'm talking about!
I didn't even have time to put this on my radar because I bought an eShop card and downloaded them immediately after the Direct. It's strange that you can't buy them separately, but for $20 to get these two amazing games is a fantastic opportunity, and let's face it, when you buy one, you're probably gonna buy the other one anyway. From what I've played on the Switch, it's smoother, sharper, and the frame rate holds up better compared to the PS3 version I played, at least from what I remember. Wow, they finally made an optimized port of a game from 15 years ago! I'm impressed! You can even use Joy-Con motion controls for aiming! That's a nice touch and they work, but I'll more than likely play with them off. Looking forward to the online co-op in the second one once again.
Okay, what's next? What's next?
Harvestella. We're already back to this. And for the final announcement, we have Persona 3 Portable, 4 Golden, and 5 Royal are finally hitting the Switch after all these years. A very big deal, seeing as how they've basically been PlayStation exclusive for blank reason. Years of waiting is finally over for the fans. Just not interested in the series, and I hear they do take a great deal of time. Yeah, not on my radar, but it was a cool announcement nonetheless, and definitely makes sense as the last thing to end the Direct with.
That was hands down the best mini partner showcase they ever had, no contest!
This really felt like a Smash Bros. Direct for third parties. Heck, most of them were even there. Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man, Dragon Quest, Minecraft, and Persona, and even games that had representation like Monster Hunter and Bomberman. I know that there were a lot of games on there that I didn't seem interested in, but that doesn't mean I can't see their importance, or how big of a deal they were, or that someone out there is excited for something I'm going to forget by the time this video is finished. And as a way to wrap up these videos, I thought I would ask those in my Discord server to give their thoughts on a game that they were looking forward to the most, or have an eye on. Let's have a listen.
An open world 3D Sonic game sounded bizarre to me at first, but given what we've already seen thanks to Nintendo and IGN, we could be in for something fantastic. I am definitely going to get Frontiers when it comes out.
I'm looking forward to Pac-Man World Repack, mainly due to the fact that I have yet to play the original Pac-Man World. And hopefully this means World 2 and World 3 follow. This is definitely something I'm planning to buy.
I am really looking forward to the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. These games are finally in the spotlight again after so many years, although my one grievance is that the Wii Virtual Console implementations are in the game so that otherwise locked content is accessible again. I'm definitely going to buy this as soon as I can.
Let's be honest, this was bound to happen eventually. You'd think Half-Life would be the one to get special attention on the Switch after Half-Life Alyx's success, but Portal is just as deserving of it. This is absolutely on my radar. Or it would be if I didn't already own these games on Steam, but what can you do?
The Persona announcement had me the most excited. After all these years, specifically Persona 5 is finally coming to the Switch. Persona 3 is the one I'm looking forward to the most because it's the only game I haven't played out of the three, and playing Persona 3 Portable on a portable makes the most sense to me. Persona 3 Portable is a game I'm definitely buying, and the series in general is definitely on my radar.
I'm looking forward to Sonic Frontier because the idea of an open world Sonic game sounded like an amazing idea, and with Ian Flynn from the comic writing the English script, I have faith the story is going to be great, and I am definitely going to be getting the game when it comes out.
Nier Automata is a bleak, depressing, nihilistic mess from the hack and slash glory that is Platinum Games. While this is a game I've already played myself, it might be something I keep an eye on just for the sake of a sale.
So Super Bomberman R2 is more Super Bomberman classic that the first Super Bomberman R brought back. I grew up on the classics and I missed the first Super Bomberman R due to adopting the Switch late, so this is my best chance to revisit a once beloved franchise. I'm definitely getting it.
So what did you guys think? Other than how sad it was for me to take this long to get the video done. Even if I wanted to cancel it, too much thought was already put into it. But at least I now have a format so I can get these out sooner after a Direct happens. So let me know down below what game or games are on your radar, and I'll see you in another video. Later, everyone!